person that will be able to, you know.
Yeah, see, now that I've met so many prominent people here in South Africa that are African Americans that live here, like my hand is extended far
That's
more.
nice. That's
You know what I
nice.
mean? Because now I'm friends with doctors and professors
Of
and
course, of course.
back home from East St. Louis, I didn't know none of them kind of
Yeah,
people.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Makes sense, yeah.
Because I'm from the hood, man. I'm from the
No, but I mean, take your time. I mean, it's still very early days, you know what I mean? Also, the reason why I'm asking, it's not something that's going to happen immediate.
yeah.
But in the
Our time
future, in terms of
scores.
the things that you're looking at, because
Yeah.
we need to, as much as, I mean, people think they know the world just by looking at the screens, but they don't understand the culture. You know, just how Mapiano is growing globally and everything. But at the end of the day, I think those that deserves would still need to be able to experience that.
Yeah.
You know.
And that's part of a program that I wanted to get together. That my boy Praveen is helping me get some ideas together with international exchanges with because I got this program that I wanted to start where you get well, not necessarily a student, somebody from America and somebody from here, they exchange.
They do that.
Trade
Those student
places.
exchanges, I mean, educational institutions does a lot of that.
Yeah,
And you
they
find
do.
parents adopting. In Germany, actually, in Europe, they do a lot of that.
Yeah.
I'll be specific. My issue, especially black African Americans, you know, there's that stereotype that they are very ignorant.
Yeah.
To a certain extent, I think they are as well. But what are we doing about it as black people too? Because every time when you find that there's exchange students, it's always some Caucasians that come this side and then who is going out there, reaching out and going for those black kids that go to college and everything and bring them this side to get that cultural exchange. You know what I mean?
And see, Vince, my homeboy is a professor there.
At Vets
He just
University.
he just started
nice.
an exchange. You know what I'm saying?
Yes,
thing
yes, yes.
with black students.
We need, exactly. That's what that's what I'm
Yeah.
talking about. We need to have more black on black exchange.
Yeah.
The Caucasians can always do that. They can go to Europe. They can go wherever. It's been happening that way.
Yeah.
That's why I mean black people will always stay ignorant and thinking that what Africa not gonna go to Africa and thinking that America is
That's right.
and everything. But once they get exposed, it's different.
Yeah, and I'm trying to do that on a music level. You know what I'm saying? Different artists exchange, and let them get that piece of America and see how the music industry is there, and we see how it is.
Yeah, because you can't run away from it. At the end of the day, America did set the trend. I mean, Harlem, all those things at the end of the day. But however, it's always nice to let people be able to see that it's also just a world like any other world.
That's right.
But if you go further on those things and everything, I'm open for more discussion on that.
Oh, for
Just
sure.
keep it in mind.
For sure. That's part of what it is. I've always my goal is to bridge the gaps between South Africans, and African Americans. With the white man out of it, you know what I mean?
We don't
Because
need
they've
the
been
white
the middleman for so long. We
Too
don't
much.
need them no more. And we South Africa and African Americans got so much in common, but we don't know because we've been separated. I don't want you to know about them, and I don't want you to know about them.
Yeah, but also you can't run away from the fact that mostly,
I'm singing, I'm writing. I'm
You
doing
know why?
everything.
You know why?
What
You
is
know
it?
why?
My ancestors.
This is home, man.
Yeah.
I like
yeah.
that.
I summed it
This
up
is
to that.
home. That is why, suddenly you no longer, dispute that you were at that side.
Yeah.
You're not afraid to face your challenges now.
Not at all.
Yeah. Now if you are with your ancestors,
And I can feel it too.
you can feel it.
I can feel it. Because honestly, I didn't believe in that. I didn't believe in that at first. I didn't believe in that at first. And I used to think like everything in Africa was like dark and, you know what I'm saying, voodoo and all that stuff. Because that's what they teach us.
Yeah, they don't teach you the positive things.
Nah, not at all.
Always the negative
Yeah, they
things.
say
Not at all.
Africa is a jungle.
Yeah. I was coming to a jungle and be careful of the tigers and the lions.
Find us
and all
walking
this and
around
that.
butt naked.
Looking like Shaka
Kunta
Zulu.
Kinte
Yeah.
and shit.
That's what we thought we was coming into. And then you get over here, man, they got everything and then some than what we have over there. And it's like, what? And you realize your whole life been a lie.
Yeah.
They done lied to you your whole life, and then you sum it up like, what else they lying to us about? So me, I just like, you know what? I'm not even gonna fucking worry about what United States going on. I'm gonna just move here, and that's what I did. I'm out of the matrix.
That's a bold step.
Yeah. After 400 years of being the only person in my family to ever come back to Africa, ever, and then I traced my roots here in Northern Durban. I found the Dunn clan. You know what I'm saying? I found some Duns over there. You know, I took 3 DNA tests, so my roots are over here.
Okay.
And I found family members, so that's what South Africa is way more special to me than people know. You know?
Okay.
Yeah. So God showed me a vision, and He told me to leave. He'll sustain me and keep me. And I just left with blind faith and just went to Africa. Like God said, He'll make me successful here, and I ain't know how because I wasn't singing. I was only doing YouTube, and I was trying to write my book. And I was like, well, I guess from my YouTube, I'm gonna blow up and then show people I know how to write. You know.
Yeah.
But nope, he scratched all that. He was like, "Nah, you gonna go back to your first love, singing."
But in terms of music, what is your strong point? You know, in terms of writing and singing, which ones are your strong attributes?
Singing.
Singing, okay. But how often do you write music?
All the time. But I'm really so when it comes to writing, so this is how I make music. I freestyle
Okay.
because I used to rap too. So
Okay.
I'll freestyle and we'll record and we'll take bits and pieces of that, and then from that maybe I'll write something. But most of the time I'm freestyling all of my lyrics.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what inspires that? Where do you take your inspiration from? Because you know, with songwriters and musicians, we've got something that inspires our writing and our singing as well. You know, someone can sing about, you know, their life experiences. Someone can sing about breakups, you know, or whatever that is happening in your day to day. So what inspires yours?
As far as inspiration,
Yeah.
I use me living this new life that I live in South Africa. That's the
Okay.
inspiration because I didn't have music before this, like far as, you know, making music. So I use that as inspiration. But far as let's see, I write about the right now, what's going on right now, and most of my love ballads been about us men that's getting hurt, and I'm giving them a voice to speak on what a man's point of view, like from when the women hurt us. You understand? It's not always about, you know, the all lovey-dovey, boo-boo, this and that. It's some hurt. Yeah.
No, coming back to that,
Yeah.
do you think as men we have voices when it comes to that situation? Do we talk as men?
No, we don't talk as men.
What is the challenge? Because that has always been the problem. We don't talk.
That's right. Because
We
we don't
bottle
talk.
things up.
That's right.
And the more we bottle things up, you know, is the more
The problems.
the anger builds inside. And when we explode, it becomes a problem.
Yeah.
So what is the challenge? You know, there's this other old friend of mine, and he wanted to have a podcast, you know, about such, you know, about us men speaking about, you know, our challenges, you know, things that are difficult to tackle in life as men. But, you know, a couple of guys that we spoke to were not interested. You know, yes. So I think that is a problem. And I think we need to tackle that as men.
Yeah, I definitely think we
Yeah.
need to. And that's part of my book that I wrote. it's directed towards young men that bottle everything up, and I want to be that leader, that voice, that beacon of light. Okay, I'm speaking up on what happened to me. So if I can do it, and I'm in a position where I'm doing this X, Y, Z, and that, you can do it too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And in my book, I went super deep. Like it hurt me to write this book because I had to tap into things that happened to me back in the past that I put in the back of my head. But I know me sharing it with other men, you know what I'm saying? It'll say, like, damn, I see Spooder always smiling and shit. I never knew he went through that. And he's still, you know what I'm saying, positive and stuff like that. So that's what it's about. And my music, it show the same thing.
Okay, nice one. So how did you get this name, Buddha?
Big Spooder.
I thought that Donald Trump gave you the name. Imagine Donald Trump saying, "Hey, it's Buddha." Yeah, everyone can collapse, eh? So how did you get the name, is Buddha?
Man,
Because it's Gogwana told me that you love the name.
Yeah, man, I loved it soon as they gave it to me.
Yeah.
Because I was staying in in Rosebank at the Vocal Hotel, and I stayed there for 30 days for the first time when I first came here. And these girls, her name was Boosie, and she was like, it's tradition, it's customary to give you a name before you leave. Yeah. And I was like, well, what's my name gonna be? She was like, no, we gotta watch you and see what kind of person you is. She was like, at the end of your 30 days, when you leaving, we'll let you know who you is. And when my 30 days was up, I'm like, yo, so who am I? She was like, you see, so. She was like, yeah. She like, you know what that means? I was like, man, you know I don't know what that means. What it means? She was like, you're a blessing. And ever since then, I was like, you know what? Let me add Big Spooder on top of that joint.
Yeah.
That's right.
So that's how I came to Big Spooder, man. Yeah, like B.I.G. Hey, I'm the B.I.G. Yeah.
No, nice one, brother.
Mm-hmm.
No, when I listened to the first song that you did with Chase,
Such as love.
Love It,
Mm-hmm.
and the most recent one. I think there's more that we can do with the most recent one.
Okay.
You know, I think we can add more verses to it.
Okay.
Yes. And obviously additional production after we've done the verses.
Okay.
I don't know if Linda told you about it. Did Linda say anything to you about it? Hey,
Not yet.
I'm like, I'm
Not
lost.
yet.
I'm lost.
No, it is here now. So I was holding this conversation for today when we meet. So.
Okay.